Hello, guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. Those of you who are new to the session, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well today. Is everyone doing good? If you're participating in this for the first time, like I've said, welcome. We normally do these prayer sessions. We'll be doing them obviously from Sunday to Sunday. Because we feel like it is very important for us to engage in something like this before we can start with our week, regardless of obviously which backgrounds we're coming from, all of us. It is very important for us to participate in something where we become spiritually aligned with what we're trying to achieve for the next coming week. So for those of you who have job interviews coming, for those of you who have examinations coming, for those of you who have business meetings, everything that is surrounding your, financial lives, I pray that everything goes well for this next coming week. And the most important one, trading. We pray for the guidance so that whatever that we are doing this coming week, it will be through God, not through us. Yeah. So if you are on this live, let me know which country you're from so that I know who's in here. So today I'm also going to be starting today to start. I want to start talking about something that is very important. It will blow your mind, but what I'm about to talk to you guys about is very something that will change your life, I would say. I see South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique, Tanzania, Lesotho, Nigeria, Mozambique again, Ivory Coast, Mozambique. I see Germany, India, Soweto, Sudan, Dubai, Lesotho, Somalia, Burundi, Kenya, Ghana. I see Canada, I see Uganda, Israel, Germany again, Mozambique again, Kenya again, Somalia again, Iran, Iraq, Kenya, Somali, Daum, Zimbabwe, Germany, Haiti. So yes, I appreciate each and every one of you guys who took, time to obviously join this. Like I've said, um, looking at how we've been trading for the past few weeks, I would say that we saw what the power that actually comes with us preparing ourselves mentally in order to obviously participate in trades that can actually change our lives within the shortest space of time. So if you check the trades that happened in the month of June, oof, they're too much. They're too much. And I would say what we've seen there is actually nothing. This thing goes way more deeper. There are more trades that are going to come like that, but regardless of whether obviously when are they actually coming, we definitely need to prepare ourselves because if we don't align properly, when those opportunities present themselves, there will be something that actually disturb us. We won't know what it is, but there will be something that actually disturbs us. So today I want to talk about something. Um, Normally, people who trade forex is obviously people who want to, make some extra income. I wouldn't say make extra. It's very rare for someone to come into the financial market and say they want to make an extra income. Majority of people who trade forex that I know or that I'm aware of, it's actually what they're actually focusing on full time. It's sometimes they pay more attention into it because they realize you definitely need to put a lot of work, but it's not the type of a physical work that you need to put somewhere for a few hours because of this thing. It is actually backed by technology to a point where you don't have to be doing manual decisions, doing manual activities, like because the way trading was conducted before, it used to be like you know like a normal day-to-day kind of a thing. So now it is embedded inside technology, so it makes it easier for people like us who want to still do trading work and still also doesn't restrict you to where you at in the world. You can trade from anywhere, literally from anywhere. So it gives us that uh, peace. So today I want to talk about something. No? This thing will be making sense also with regards to what we're dealing with in the forex market. So I'm gonna put more emphasis on the issue of regrets. I'm sure most of you here, there's no way, ever since you started trading forex, there's no way you can tell me that you did not regret anything. I mean, even business wise, even personal wise, it's like we're human beings. We'll always have that, feeling of regret, um, feeling of anxiety moving forward. And I think that this thing, it is a way of affecting us in a way that we don't really pay much attention to. And then if we're not careful, this thing, it can if you don't know how to control it, it can actually do more damage to your psyche, and then it can also affect your trading life. So today I'm gonna the first verse I'm gonna talk about, it is this one, 2 Corinthians verse 7, chapter 10. Godly sorrow brings repentance that leads to salvation and leaves no regret, but worldly sorrows bring death. Regrets is either weigh us down or lead us to change and freedom. When it draws us closer to God, it becomes a healing experience. So now, what I've noticed in this game is that people will start having this what train of thought where they actually think that I've been training for this time and I've been losing all my money um, for the past year. So what is it that I'm actually doing wrong? Okay, I can see other people are making money. I can see the market is actually going into my direction, but what it is that I'm actually getting wrong? And it even gets to a point where people start having that regret mindset, even though like they're actively trading on daily basis, but they're having that regret. It's like they're regretting. It's like you go every day, every week when you see an opportunity. By Friday, because that's when the market actually closed. Friday, there's a lot of mental. I would say there's a lot of thoughts inside your head about regretting. Some people are regretting what? Not adding more trades. Some people regret not putting a stop loss. Some people regret not depositing more. Some people regret losing it all. Some people regret. I mean, like it's. I can write a huge list about what obviously majority of you regret doing in the financial market, and then this brings a very interesting. I would say it brings a very interesting question that not a question I would say, but like you can imagine your mentality, what you'll be thinking as time goes on, if you maybe go past a year doing the same thing over and over again. It's like each and every week you always have regrets. always regret everything that you're doing. It's like you are even doing it to a point where like you are convincing your soul that what you're doing is actually okay. You know that it's actually good enough, but you're just creating that mentality of regret. I don't know if that makes sense. When you create that mentality of regret before you can actually place a trade, it's like your mind is prepared to regret something. That's what we're actually dealing with. Because how would you explain a situation where someone sees an opportunity that they know that this opportunity also presented itself before? Now they see the opportunity is here again, but they're not able to execute. Regret also has a role in that, a huge role in that, because you are trading in a regretful manner. Everything that you do, you feel like you fail at it, and then the first regret where you possibly lost money that you couldn't, afford to lose. You regret that moment, but you obviously still come and trade. But what that regret has done to your psyche, which you're not aware of, it has planted a seed that actually grows with time. That's what I can tell you. I'm telling you the truth. It has planted a seed that will actually grow as you keep on trading, because of it is a very crucial moment for you when you maybe something happened. That regret moment, it is a very crucial moment. So every time you'll be moving towards that sort of situation again, it's like your mind will actually fail you when you get to that point, because that's what you've internalized. That's what you sort of allowed. Yeah, that's what you've actually allowed. I don't know if I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, please let me know in the comments if I'm not making sense. But what I'm trying to say is that the feeling of regret, it can be you regretting not closing a trade, you regretting um, putting money that you're not supposed to be putting into the market. Everything that you can actually think of when you're trading, everything that you actually regret, and on top of that you don't do anything about it. It builds something that can convince your mind to conform to the status quo, meaning it will program your mind that it's actually okay. And then when we're doing prayer sessions like this, we want to refuse to be in that mental frame, because me on my side, I'm seeing it as you've convinced your soul that this is the right thing for it. Why? Because of the reason why I'm saying you've convinced your soul is that you allow it to happen all the time, to a point where it is not regret. It started as a regret, now it is turning into something that is way more than a regret. Okay, someone said I regret of executing at the wrong time. If you're doing it the next week, if you're doing it when the market opens, if you regret placing trades at the wrong time, imagine if you allow it to happen this next coming week and the other coming week, and the next, soon you know it, you are 2 months doing the same thing. What does that actually say about? And obviously, you're risking money that you're not, that majority of you can afford to lose. You're losing money that you're not supposed to be losing. So what is actually, why are you actually allowing it? Yeah, it's very, I don't know how can I put it. It's very troubling. It is very mentally frustrating knowing that when I say these things, I want you guys to put yourself in I mean, just imagine. I mean, remove your mindset inside your brain now. Imagine seeing it as someone else who's out. Imagine seeing it like not you, like someone else who's out there. That he's willing, he's risking money he can't afford to lose. He keep on making the same mistakes and he regrets them each and every time, but he still goes back to do the same mistakes. And each and everything that he does, he actually regrets it. But at the end of the day, if we check what has he actually done to obviously rectify whatever that he's actually regretting, and that is zero. There's nothing that you actually regret. Understand? So today I want you guys to let go of this feeling of always regretting every decision that you take, and we're going to be asking God for guidance so that each and every decision that you take it with confidence. You take it because of you have a plan. You take it because of you trust in what you do, and you also allow the room to make mistakes. Meaning, you're not, when I say you allow a room to make mistakes, is that you're going to do the best that you can. And when mistakes present themselves, you're not going to see that as a regret, because once you see that as a regret, that means you're convincing your mind that I only had that opportunity to get it done. But once you just see it as a mistake, that means that you know that the next one will come and I will actually do better. Then now I also have to go back and um, 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 work on it. So we must deal with it that way so that my mic is off. How come my mic is off? Hold on. Okay, someone is saying my mic is off. Hold on. Can everyone hear me now? Are you guys able to hear me? Mic is fine. I can hear you. We can hear you. No, no, I think there's a person, this Alan. Alan, it must be on your side. So everyone can hear me. So everything is fine right now. So right now I'm going to be moving into um flow of energy. When I talk about flow of energy, I'm talking about the issue of money being energy. To be honest, whether we like it or not, money is energy. And what I mean about that is that money wants to be surrounded by a certain type of energy to overflow, and then that energy starts in your mind, and after that it flows to whatever that is actually happening around you. So what I've noticed in my entire existence is that the more you stress about it, is the more it will run away from you. That's what I know. The more you stress about what? Money, is the more the money will run away from you. Trust me. Don't stress about money. It's like you're stressing about a paper. You're stressing about a man-made thing. Understand? Don't stress about it. I rather stress about what actually makes the money. Don't stress about the money. But if you put that stress on that money, you are blocking the blessings. You are blocking that energy flow. You are blocking that energy flow. That's how I see it. If you stress too much about it, you are blocking that energy flow. Even though when you don't have it, but if you act like everything is in abundance, you'll be amazed of how this thing can actually. It's like when you act like it is not important, that important enough. That's why how to avoid. Someone is asking how to avoid stress about it. Let me put it this way. First of all, it must come with the confidence that you know you're going to be making money, and you know you already have a plan of how to you're going to do it. You just have not found that niche yet, right? So once you, it's like putting yourself in that situation where you see yourself having it yet. And that's the hack that you can actually put yourself in a position. Imagine you having the money that you're actually dreaming of, and act that way. Simple. That's what I mean. That's how I summarize it. Okay, the money that you want, or whatever type of an income that you want, behave like you actually have it, even though when you don't have it. When I mean behave it, I don't mean that. Sorry. Behave in a way that you're actually in that situation. It's like it is not bothering. It is not bothering you. It's like that energy that is surrounding money. It's like you control it. It doesn't control you. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. You must control it. It must not control you. So even if when it's not there, you must act like it is coming and it's going to be a lot. And you must put yourself in that mindset that prepare for it. How are you going to act? You must act like it is already there. Because when it gets there, it won't knock and say, I'm here, it's time. No, it won't do that. It won't do that. Or let me put it this way. Let me not say money. Let me just say blessings. Yeah. Let me put them as blessings. Let me put them as blessings because it can be very broad. Let me just okay. Now I talked about the money, but let me talk in a form of blessings. The blessings won't knock. They will just come. They will just happen. They will just happen in that way. So I'm gonna read something with regards to this money energy. Sorry, it's Luke verse 3, chapter 36. Give and it will be given to you. A good measure pressed down, shaken together, running over, and will be poured into your lap. It's like, yeah, it's just like it's a mentality of abundance. It's like you already know in your mind that you're going to be making a lot. You're already in the business. Let's say some of you are already in business, some of you are at work. There's a dream job, you are working on a degree, there's a dream job that you are obviously pursuing, and then that dream job, you know you're going to be making a certain type of income. All the things that you dream of, once you have that, start acting that way. Why is it? It won't come to you if you have not started acting that way, living in that moment. It won't, because of like you're not ready for it. By the time it will say knock, you're already used to your old ways of living. It's like you're too late. It's like you're not ready. So that's why I'm saying the money's energy. So by the time it will come, it won't knock. It will just flow. If it will pass, it will pass. So that trade that you regret that trade, that every time when you trade you act a certain type of way. When that actually trade comes, it won't knock on your door. Will it knock? No, it won't knock. That trade that will change your life, it knock? It won't knock. It will just come. So in your mind, you must think that it is already happening. You know it, you must already think that it will happen. The main thing is that how do you act when such a trade comes? How do you maneuver? How do you talk to yourself? You can start with little things. Take yourself serious. Sometimes when you just chilling, just go to a nice restaurant, wear a nice suit. If you have a trade that day, look at your chart, communicate with people in a way that you see yourself at that level that you can actually communicate with people. It's like be in the moment. Otherwise, okay, well, if you think that that's a waste of time, that means that whatever that you're doing, you're actually not preparing for it because of when exactly would you act when it actually starts coming. I mean, when do you would you change how you act? Because one thing I know is that people who change when the I mean, like to be honest, I've never seen a situation where, let's put it this way, it's like lottery. We don't want, you don't want to be blessed in the lottery type of environment. It's like you've won a lottery. No, worst, that's the worst thing that can actually happen to you because because you'll just receive things but you won't know what to do with them. I don't know if that makes sense. Someone is says like fake it until you make it. No, it's not fake it until you make it. You're working towards it. So what are you actually faking? You're not faking anything. You're actually going towards it. You are acting, you are practicing to manage whatever that you actually want. It's like once when you are preparing for a trade, when you anticipate to hold a certain amount of trade, when you anticipate that the market will go into this many pips, and you know that when it reaches a certain pips and you see certain things on the market, you're going to be executing more using the bigger lot size. You're actually doing it. You're not faking it, you are doing it. And when the opportunity comes, you know that it won't knock, it won't ask for your consultation. Eh? It won't come to you and say, Chief, we're about to come in, so you must prepare yourself. Wake up and take a bath. Will it do that? No, blessings won't do that. They will just come. Am I lying? I don't think I'm lying. You are being in the moment. You are being in the moment. You are preparing for what you want. If you are not serious, then you are going to be saying, okay, I will remain the same. And those things, they will find me being the same. You know that you don't want to be the same forever. So you know that you want to be a better person. You know that you want to definitely develop yourself. So whatever that you're planning to achieve, how will it come if you have not prepared yourself? Majority of the time, I don't think it comes if you have not prepared yourself. Because you don't see it happening. How do you expect it to see see that it will actually be transpiring to you? It's like, that's what I'm saying, that this thing is energy. You prepare yourself, you act like you, it's not okay, I think I'm using wrong words. It's like you know things will happen. You just need to prepare for yourself. I mean prepare for them. Just simple as that. Sorry. Now I'm gonna talk about Ecclesiastes 10, verse 10, chapter 19. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Not because money saves the soul, but because it is powerful tool that moves everything in this world. Well, now this is just one of those scriptures where I can say that it they say money moves everything in this world. And when they say money moves everything in this world, that is including you, my friend. Who do you think you are to man? It also moves you. But if it moves you and you don't move it, because this thing at the end of the day, it was made by human beings. This whole system was created by human beings. If it moves you, then you'll definitely be a puppet for it. Um, you'll be a slave to it. I don't think there'll be okay, you can still have it, but I don't think it will fulfill you to a point where um you actually want to be fulfilled, and it can also be a weakness. I repeat the scripture. Someone okay, some Ecclesiastes 10, sorry, verse 10, chapter 19. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. And I said that not because of money saves the soul, but because it's a powerful tool that moves things in this world. And I'm saying that those things, one of those things is actually you as well. And you must not fall into the trap of it controlling you. You must actually control it. Why is it important? Because that's why you will take a trade and you become greedy, and you're going to be closing trades when you're not supposed to be closing trades, because it's the mentality of I want to make money. So it is affecting you. Am I lying? I don't think I'm lying. It is affecting you. It's like in your mind, it's like you want to make more money, but it is playing you. It knows that it's your weakness. It knows that you don't have everything planned out. You don't have God on your side. So it becomes very difficult for you to know how to direct it to the right place, direct it to you, because it controls you, not the other way around. It makes you think. You don't think and influence it. It's the other way around. So these are one of those things I needed to talk to you guys about, so that every time when you trade, you make well-informed decisions in a way that it is very much easier for you to control everything. Because trust me, when the trade is floating with the amount that you've never seen, you'll definitely turn into something that you're not, because all the things that you wish you could have done in your life, it's like that one moment where you just see things happening now, and then you realize that everything that you've wished for depends on this actually on this moment where you were going to what add more trades or just close trades. You understand? So there's a level of mental pressure that actually comes with that, because you'll be on the trade, you'll be seeing it floating, just because you don't have God on your side. You won't be able to regulate your emotions. Emotions will be there, but you won't be able to understand them. Yeah, you won't be able to understand what you should actually do, because you'll be feeling things. You'll be feeling things. Majority of you trade, but when you're feeling things, you don't even know you're feeling things. You just think it's normal for you to be, you know, vibrating while the trade is running, for you to be taking money that you borrowed from people, or money that it was meant for rent or for important stuff, and just when you trade it, then it shifts you like that. Most people think it's normal. They think this is just a normal thing where you put money and it's just trading like that. No, no, it's not like that, comrades. It is definitely not like that. So what we're doing here is that I'm giving you these scriptures so that each and every week you must actually prepare and strengthen your mind. The more I do these scriptures, they will strengthen your mind to a point where you'll now become solid. It's like you'll be aware from a logical perspective and also from a spiritual perspective. You won't let things get into your head. You will start questioning small stuff because you understand the importance. Sometimes you guys don't question the things that are actually happening to you that you're falling victims of on the market because of you are not aware of what damage they're actually doing to you. It's like when you're not aware of what is being done to you. It's like you don't pay attention. You don't even care because you're not aware. Because there's no way. Well, sometimes it can get to a point where you are aware, but it's like I don't know. Maybe you love it or you allow it because of it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel like you're like the rest of the people. I think that's what is probably also happening with some of you. You feel like it's a normal thing. It's like, okay, imagine this thing. And I've also mentioned it the last time I did another prayer session. Imagine this forex thing. If it was this big institution that had like banks that had like offices all around the world. Imagine if it was like that. And for you to trade, you need to definitely go to that institution and place trade by yourself like that. And you are going to be interacting with human beings when you get to those type of offices. I don't think you're going to behave the same way. You're going to be more detailed. You're going to be more. Why? Because people are involved. You don't want to be looked down on. You don't want to be seem like you're making reckless decisions. All these things. But what is happening now? It is online. And when it is online, it is a good thing for efficiency, but at the same time, for people who are not ready for this type of efficiency, it will make you donate money to a point where you feel like it is acceptable. Yeah, let me know if I'm making sense or if I'm not making sense. It is actually allowed. It's like you don't feel anything when you lose into this thing. Imagine if trading was like maybe your banking institution where you literally see money go out of the account and you had people call you and tell you that you've lost this much. And they actually call you and say, "Sir, you just lost 10,000 right now. How do you feel?" But this one, you lose it very nice. No, no, you lose it you lose it very quietly. Shh. Yeah, it's 10,000. Yeah, everyone is happy. Yeah. Mm. To realize how dangerous, I want you guys to see how dangerous this thing is. How come you're losing all this money, but you don't feel nothing? You keep coming back. Hmm? You keep coming back. Why you keep coming back? Because they made it for you to feel good to lose this thing. They made it effortless. It's online. You lost money? Quiet, calm down, calm down. It's just 10,000, my friend. It's just 100,000. Yeah, next week the market will come. You'll be able to trade again. Just keep calm. Don't tell your wife that you lost 100,000. Keep calm down. I hope you guys realize how dangerous this thing is. Someone is saying it's all rigged. It's not rigged. There's some saying that when you don't have God on your side, it will be almost highly impossible to win into this thing. Why? To win at maybe okay, some people we have different types of winnings, right? As a Dio Parandi, it's when we want to win like for real. We want to win to the we want to take the most that we actually can. Kind of there's a that type of winning and there's a normal winning. There's a normal winning and there's a type of winning that we're aiming at. Understand? So it is very important to consult with God because once you start leaning into God, once you start leaning to the Bible, it actually guides you not only to only plan your things properly, but to prepare yourself for things that might come, to monitor everything that is surrounding them, to monitor also the noise that surrounds this industry, the noise from people, from distractions. There are distractions in the industry. The candlesticks are designed in a way that they can be destructive to you. You know, they can be very destructive. They act in a very. If this thing was straight, the market doesn't move in a straight line, but it moves in a way that, hey, it's like the way candlesticks are formed. It's like each and every candlestick that you see, you can never tell. And it's this whole big number of candlesticks that stipulates that you can actually tell what is actually happening. So once you put God first and you listen to the Bible and you listen to the Word of God, you'll be disciplined to go through those moments and you'll definitely be ready to receive the blessing when it's coming. It's like you've already been in that situation. And then once you're in that situation, when it gets there, you'll be able to know how what you must do and how you must actually do it. That's the most dangerous industry, Shim. I don't want to lie. It's the highest form of it's yeah. Someone said it's rigged. I would say to at some point it's actually, I would say it's rigged, but you are rigging yourself. It's like they gave you the gun to kill yourself. That's why I'm making an example that if this forex thing, the whole worldwide, it was that type of a banking institution where people will go the day-to-day basis. People are going to put different results because it's like if it was a type of an institution like a school or a bank where they say in that building they do forex trading. That's when you go inside, you're going to do this. No, but for retail traders, for everyone else, they made it very online, very easy, very nice, and and quiet. Why? Because you never hear people lose a lot of money, but you never hear them like over glamorizing the issue of losing this big money. None of you here have actually lost even 100,000 and complained to the point where like you tried everything. But if this forex industry was a constitution, I mean, not what a constitution was an institution somewhere that had a branch, you're going to go back and complain. But now that it's online, it's on you. You have the gun. Listen, ish, itla go batla di-days. Ish, mfana ka wemenyana man. Hey, o tla gobala man. Yes, yes. Ntho tse di boima man. These things are not there. That's the highest form of mental comrade. Mm-mm. It's not. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yes, yes. Yo. Mm-mm. Am I lying? Tell me if I'm lying, comrade. Please tell me. I don't think I'm lying. No, I don't think I'm lying. Now they've actually given you a gun and you keep on killing yourself every day. Every day you keep on killing yourself. Even this next coming week, you're gonna kill yourself. Mhm. Bigly big, when you are hanging yourself every they're watching, they're laughing at you. Why? Because you don't have God on your side, my friend. In this case, they don't have to take your spirit, you are taking your own spirit. I blame Trump. No, no, you can't be blaming Trump. You must blame yourself. You're the one who's pulling the trigger. Trump is with his family. You don't know where he is right now. You don't know what he has eaten right now after we speak. So he's not your friend. So don't talk about Trump. You're the one that execute the market every day. So take self accountability for making whatever decision that you're making for killing yourself. Just say, okay, from today, I've accepted that I'm killing myself. I'm a fool when it comes to this thing. The only person that I can consult with, that I will never go wrong with, it can't be a human being with flesh. It needs to be God. Who else? Who else can leak? Who else? You can't be listening to human beings when it comes to this thing. At some point, you have to listen to the highest form of power, which is God, my friend. That's why we're doing this thing. That's why I'm saying that God is very spiritual. What do you think I was talking about? Some of you think that I'm stupid and I'm way more smarter than you can ever think. I've actually thought about this thing way too much to a point where I'm convinced that there's God into this thing. God exists into this thing. God exists. I'm not gonna lie to you. God exists into this thing. Because how do you question everything that is actually happening here? Hmm? How do you question everything that is happening here? Hmm? How do you question everything that is happening? When you trade, you behave like a zombie. After when the market closed, you have all these types of regrets. You're confused. You don't know where you're going. You are losing money. Some of you are losing families. Some of you have sacrificed a lot for these things. Why? Why? Tell me why. And you tell me that God can't be involved into this thing. You tell me that I'm dreaming when I'm talking about this thing is spiritual. Why? But why? Tell me. You tell me why. You tell me why. So yeah, money, just a summarization. Money is very spiritual. We must prepare for everything that we're doing. We must look for the answers in the Bible because ever since we started that, things have been happening in a crazy way. It's not like we're talking about something that doesn't exist. We're doing it every weekend. We know what we're doing. We're involved in this thing every weekend. Sometimes we might make mistakes, but we won't let those mistakes turn into what we call regrets, and those regrets to create some certain effect of trauma in our head, so that every time we're in the situation, we're reminded of the backward situation. Whatever is in the past, we live it. We focus in the future. Simple as that. When we focus in the future, God allows us to move in that way, and we don't stress about this thing. We keep it fun. We include God into this thing, and we have fun and we take it to the highest level. When you trade, don't be stressed, don't feel weak, don't feel any type of way. If you can do it alone, do it alone. Don't trade when you're with people. Don't inherit energies that you don't know where they're coming from because some of you trade with friends, but those friends are coming with mental energies that you don't know where they're coming from. They end up affecting you without actually you knowing. So pray, have a little prayer before you take any trade. Ask for guidance, have fun, be willing to learn, be willing to engage in the process, be fascinated about what we're doing here. Because if you get one opportunity and it comes out right, it can change your life forever. So why are you not excited? Why every time when you trade in an angry way? You are scaring off this money, my friend. You've been scaring off this money for the past 10 years. You are scaring off this money, my friend. You must be happy. Because you're already there. It's not like you don't know things can happen. You know things can happen. You know that you only have that little opportunity. So be happy, smile, my friend. Smile, be happy, my friend. Don't be depressed while trading for it. Please don't do that. Be happy, calm down. Do this thing, my friend. Be happy, please. Please write down, put happiness in my heart when I trade. God, put happiness in my heart. God, yeah, let's just keep it. God, put happiness in my heart. Please write that down. And also say it with your mouth. Put happiness in your heart. Happiness you don't get happiness. Don't depend on people to give you happiness. Happiness only comes from God. God can give you that happiness. And what is happiness? Happiness is greatness. Happiness is greatness. Happiness is not just something you just get. Happiness is greatness. It's great. What I mean about greatness is that you need to be involved into something for you to get happy. You don't just get happy for no reason. Doesn't work that way. God put happiness in my heart. Let's do that, man. Come on, man. Come on, boy. Are we doing this thing or what? Are you scared? Are you scared, my friend? Well, if you're scared, my friend, just take your time away. But like here, I'm only dealing with guys who want to make things happen. So don't be scared. When you're with me, don't be scared of nothing. Because why? We got God on our side, my friend. And you know that this God works. This God works. Ever since you prayed this God wish, things are happening in a way that you won't. It's like you are still even asking yourself if it's real. So things are happening. Things are still going to happen. So prepare yourself and let's get it, Chief. What are you waiting for? It's been 10 years. Hmm? Everything you've ever wanted, my friend. Let's fucking do it. What do you mean? Sorry about that, but like I get carried away. But yeah, let's do it, my friend. Why are you wasting time, man? Come on. Why are you wasting time? Let's do it, man. What are you waiting for? Come on, man. You got kids to feed, man. You got a wife to feed. You got family. You got mothers. You got fathers. You got brothers, sisters. What are you waiting for, man? Come on now. Come, let's do this thing, Chief. It's not like we're not far. I don't think we're far. You know you're not far. You know this coming week, you can actually change your life. You know that. You have seen it happen. I'm not talking about things that are not existing. You have seen it happen with your own eyes. You've seen it happen. So what are you waiting for?